Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back for more Dragon Quest IX. In the last episode, we defeated the last of the Triumvirate, and this time we're going to finally take on King Godwin. Hey, Aquila. You gotta give him a sweet raise. Pick him up. Nope, went down to the local Safeway. And then this better work out, you're gonna look like a real prick. That's fitting. No, you! And Sith Lightning. Jolly good show, friend. Damn. Yo, we gonna help him real quick, or...? Or we could just watch our master be burnt alive in front of our eyes. You good, pal? I got like a multi-heal spell if you need it. You good? Alright. Now you can hold back if you want, man. Anyway, it's time to take on King Godwin. I really wish I healed up my MP. Oh well. I had to re-record this because the first time I tried recording this, the frame rate started dipping super hard again. And that's not good. And it like really ruined the fight because I constantly had to cut the recording and restart it, and nothing worked, so I had to go through all the last episode's events again, and we're in a good spot now. Anyway, King Godwin is not at all difficult. So much so that I felt confident just attacking with Dustfeld. You know that's when we're in a good way. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's weak to Life Force. I don't know for sure, but... I mean, it's worth a shot, yeah? No phone calls. Stop that shit. Oh shit. No, no, not Disruptive Wave! Ugh. Which means the first turn was all kinds of useless. Nice. Well then I'm just gonna start attacking if he's just gonna start going with Disruptive Wave like a bitch. Caduceus on yourself, Dustfeld, and let's go for a Hard Claw. Or, you know what, fuck it, whatever. Just don't buff yourself. Screw it. Holy crap, Val. I guess now wouldn't be a bad time to do a Feel the Burn stance, but I have a feeling he's nearly dead, so I'm not even really gonna bother. So that's just 25 damage. And he's hurting himself, not bad. His rage subsides once he realizes that he's being a right prat. If I'm not mistaken, this ought to be the turn to finish him off. Let's just go with a full DPS. Did you not learn your lesson, King Godwin? And there we go. King Godwin is defeated. The House of Git is dead. Again. I'd imagine if we just deposed the king this easily. I wouldn't imagine. Getting beaten is not a pleasant event. Unless you're into that kind of thing. Oh. Oh! Now, you didn't think it was going to be that simple, did you, viewers? Now for the real boss, and the reason I got Dustfield to learn multi-heal, because I don't want to say it's impossible to beat without multi-heal, but it's certainly going to be a lot harder. Anyway, now is when you want to go all in, but he still has Disruptive Wave, so don't spend too much time buffing if you can avoid it. I wonder, he looks demonic. I can't imagine it would be that simple, though. Oh. No! You cease that shit! I have no way to revive Dustfeld if Dustfeld dies. That's not good. It'd make for an interesting fight, for sure. Given that my entire strategy revolves around having Dustfeld alive. Let's double up. Hope that I can attack first. Thank God! We in business! Ooh, Kafra is not good. Though he has scarier skills. Like that. I don't know what he has against Dustfeld, but Jesus. Now, I would use Dustfeld's coup de grace, but multi-heal does the job just a little better. Let's get a multi-thrust going. Another multi-heal. I don't know why I keep going to spells for Steam. Perfect. Nice. Want to do that again? Ah, crap. Inferno is the reason you want multi-heal, because since he can attack twice per turn... Boy, this is about to do an insane amount of damage when Val goes. Holy crap, dude! And it works perfectly! I love when Feel the Burn works. I guess now I'll use coup de grace. So I guess if you have an Armamentalist, it wouldn't be a bad idea to throw out an Acela Rattle. Oh. I think Disruptive Wave also gets rid of his debuffs as well, so... might not be a bad idea. Well, we can't trigger it, so it's not like it's an idea in the first place, but, now I'm gonna go for another double up, because I'm not really afraid of it. I'm just gonna have you defend. You see, because it's just... we don't have the Oomph spell right now, which would double the attack without the negatives. But, you know, it's whatevs, yo. Alright, let's go all in. And by all in, I mean doing the same thing we always do. Yeah, if you don't have multi-heal by the time you start this fight, you're in a real pretty predicament. Holy crap, nice! I got really excited there. Yeah! Made that fight look a lot easier than it should have been. Nice. And 6 skill points. Where should I put them? Apparently I'm putting them into a shield. Why not? We did it, fellas! We got magnetic shields! And a Scepter of Git. And I just watched 2 things disappear. As we could see. I mean, hey, it's fine. I was just imprisoned. Though I suppose that made us stronger, so whatever. Honestly, yes. I feel like there had to have been a better way to handle that. But then we couldn't have a nice emotional separation from Aquila, who we haven't really seen enough of to make that a meaningful goodbye. Boy, that would be infuriating. How would you feel if someone that you love just died and a small person just kept thwacking you in the skull? Anyway, that was totally it, right? That was the final boss, right? It had 2 forms. Bosses tend to have 2 forms when they're the final of the variety. Ooh, those are damaging floors. But it's fine, right? I don't know if there are any monsters still around here. No, that was barely anything. Kinda missed the glass tiles from before. Where in like Dragon Warrior Monsters where they dealt 15 damage per step. I'll be fine. And now for another little dungeon, the Oblates. Or however you're supposed to pronounce this. No, 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 no! Ah, damn it! That's not fun. Thank. Thank. Just thank. Cool. I don't know, there's some words I don't know how to pronounce, but that's one of them. I remember there was the final area in not Monster Hunter. Metroid Prime Hunters was called the Oblates, and all my friends called it Oblates. But I was friends with a bunch of stupid people. I'm just kidding, I'm still friends with them. I love my pals. They just weren't the smartest fellas. Plus the O's kind of look like D's. Really? Do we need all of this going on at once? There's no reason not to go for Hard Claw at this point. Hey, you can stop that shit. I love the Falcon Sword. God, if any of you remember my Dragon Warrior 4 LP, it was like the Falcon Knife earrings, where Elena would just hit an insane amount of critical hits with the Falcon Knife earrings. Which was basically the Falcon Sword before the Falcon Sword. Jeez. So this goes beyond just a prison. This is a friggin' torture chamber. I draw parallels to something else that happened in Europe, but, far be it from me. Speaking of things being far be it from me, I'm drinking my coffee black. Not saying that's a weird thing to... Holy crap. Not saying that's a weird thing to do, I just usually put, hazelnut creamer in it. At least Dustfeld's getting a lot of his MP back. Aw. Every little bit counts. I kind of like that in games where just like chip... Where like, instead of like, oh yeah, you attacked this much, now have all of your MP back, like in some games. I cannot believe that worked. Now you see, I think there's treasure over there, but I'm definitely going to run into that. I have an idea. Watch this majesty of brilliance occur. See? Unstoppable. I've effectively dicked myself. I kind of want to go back because I see treasure chests up there and I don't know how to get them. Boy, shields have been putting in work today. But yeah, just getting back Chip a little bit at a time. Because it makes every multi-heal after that feel so much more worth it. Ow, I just hit my headset up, scratching my back, and then I pulled my hand forward and I hurt myself. I'm trying to think of a good example of that. Well, this is like some Final Fantasy IV shit. And we get a mini medal, not bad. And a pair of Battler's Bracers. I want to check out a lot of these things, actually. I'm assuming that would be where the Mighty Armlet goes. I would be wrong, apparently. Ah, here we are. I'm sure that'd be better for someone else. It's an immediate upgrade for, you, so... Eat up. Now, if I'm not mistaken... What would a scepter be? I mean, we got the Scepter of Git, yeah? Oh, jeez, dude! Hell yeah! That's way better than the Water Maul Wand. Feared by fishy foes? Well, it's not like you were doing attacking anyway. Damage output increased by 50%. We get 2.5 magic recovery. More than before. Boy, Dustfeld, you are... Holy shit, dude! That was Dustfeld that just did that! Fucking Dustfeld! Just dealt damage not too dissimilar to Comics output with a swing of the Falcon Sword. Good God, man! I'm pumped. That is... Ooh, hey, another mini-medal. That's ridiculously hype. And a Thunderball. That feels like it might be an item I can use. It's also a James Bond movie, if I'm not mistaken. How you doing, little Celestrian pal? Hey, thanks. It wasn't that much, though. I was about to say, were they just performing on you two? Like, how powerful are you guys? Were you Aquala's teachers? Well. I don't know, that was recent then. You guys were recently captured. May I sneak past you? I cannot believe that worked. But it's just a fucking party over here, isn't it? See, the first person had 2 lines of dialogue, and now I'm confuzzled. Some clauses. So I want to take this opportunity to ask, have you ever bought like an anime, or just like watched any DVD of like something from Japan? And the subtitles are so... Wow. The subtitles are just so completely different from what the people are saying. Because the subtitles like translated right from Japanese, but the dub says something different. Going through Cowboy Bebop, and it's currently happening. Which is a shame, because I really like having my subtitles, but... Because I like to read whilst I watch. Because sometimes, you know, someone mumbles or says something in like a super thick accent or something. But it would be super distracting to read totally different stuff. The first time I noticed that was with Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I ended up watching the movie twice, one with the subtitles and one without. The first without, and the second with, just because I'm like, haha, what wacky shit are they gonna say next? That was Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, so, you know. Wacky shit was the... Fuck! Wacky shit was the name of the game. Weren't you a boss earlier? I'm not talking about Garth Goyle, I'm talking about the thing that was like right before, right before Grey Gnarl. That is so ungodly cool to see. Oh crap. Alright, frame rate, come on. Just a little more. And let's get a multi-heal going, see if I can get that off. Yes! I want to look my best when we rescue someone. Oh, that thing died. We just slit that fucker's throat. See, we hit him with the claws and he just slumped straight down. It's like some Game of Thrones stuff right there. Ah, come on. I hate Abyss Diver. I have a fond memory with Abyss Divers. When I was playing through Dragon Quest Monsters 2 Joker, or Joker 2 I should say, I had an Abyss Diver that I named Ness, because, you know, like the Loch Ness Monster. And it carried me through a lot of the game. Boy, that thing's still alive after that. It carried me through a lot of the end game. I just have good memories of Joker 2 in general. So when I was first playing it, just when I first got to college, and I didn't have internet at my apartment for a while. And so I just played a lot of, holy crap! I played a lot of Joker 2 and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, so I look back fondly on that game. I never beat the post-game, though. I fused a really good monster that made it so it was the only monster you could have on your team. And I couldn't finish some of the post-game tournaments. How much HP do you have, dude? Alright, remind me to run away from abyss divers in the future. So I look back fondly on that. No, come on, I'm sick of you. Cool. When running away actually works. Well, I'm about to try a totally different path to see if it works, because screw you. Will it? Of course not. I just want to get to the end. That's one thing I don't like about games with monsters that pop up on the screen. Because, like, wow, that's much better than a random battle, huh? That appears right in your way anyway, so screw you, right? Gotta keep running into abyss divers with those king crabs. Can it be the end, please? This episode is going on a lot longer than I thought it would. I was hoping to get more done. Not fighting you. Fortunately, these two crates are here. Isn't that just great? How long do you think it takes to shed? I just wanna heal. I'm so low on MP. If you're a mimic, I'm a flip. Okay, good. Got a gold ring from that fight. Nice. Not that gold rings are really useful at this point. I don't really need gold at this point, because I kinda have all the equipment I really want. And we're about to find part of a really good sword in the next dungeon. Though it requires use of the alchemy pot. Now who could this mysterious stranger be? Find out next time on Dragon Quest IX. See you guys then.